All right, guys, part 5, hot dog. It's our last one. Okay, complex fractions. These are, we've done these before. These aren't scary. Make them easy. Okay, so step 1, group the numerator and the denominator. What do I mean by that? I mean use parentheses. So group the numerator and denominator. Okay, step 2, split them. Write them separately. Write them out separately. Third, find common denominators. And combine individual sides or individual fractions. Step 4, follow division rules, and that's from last week. Okay, you should still have those notes, I hope. Oh golly, I hope. Okay, so here we go. Identify the top and the bottom. Yeah, we're then gonna write them out so that I can see what I'm dealing with. I have 3 over x minus 4 plus 1 over x minus 3, and that's being divided by x over x squared minus 7x plus 12. Okay, I need to find the common denominators. Well, the right side is already combined, so I don't need to worry about that. On the left side, I have x minus 4 and x minus 3. They have absolutely nothing in common, so I need to get them to be identical. So I'm going to multiply x minus 3 over x minus 3 to the left fraction. And then I'm going to multiply x minus 4 times x minus 4 to the right fraction. Still being divided by x over, and let's factor this, why not? What multiplies to positive 12 but adds to negative 7? 6 and 2, no. 4 and 3, there he is. So x minus 4 and x minus 3. Okay, now up here, do what we did previously in one of the 17 parts you just watched. So I'm going to distribute the 3. So we got 3x minus 9 plus x minus 4. We have common denominators. Remember, we just made sure. So we can combine the numerator divided by x over x minus 4 times x minus 3. Okay. All right, combine like terms. So I have 4x minus 13 all over x minus 3 times x minus 4. How do you divide fractions? Aha, keep, change to multiplication, take the reciprocal. All right, find the restrictions. Well, x minus 3 can't be 0, x minus 4 can't be 0, and x. So we know that x can't be 3, 4, or 0. Those are our restrictions. Okay, so now anything you see on top and bottom, well, x minus 3s are the same. X minus 4s are the same. So I'm left with, because now I can multiply across. Here, I'll do it across. That makes more sense. We're left with 4x minus 13 all over x. Do not reduce the x's. 4x is not by itself. Okay, super easy. Totally not as scary as it looks. Let's do one more. You guys are done. Okay, group the top, group the bottom. Write it out. So I have x minus 2 over x plus 2 over x plus 1 being divided by 3 over x minus 1 over x plus 1. Okay, deal with them individually. We have x and x plus 1. Neither has anything in common. Yes, they both have x's, but this is being added to 1. This is by himself. So I'm going to multiply x plus 1 over x plus 1 to the first fraction. Since they have nothing in common, we have to multiply each other by the other one. I really hope that made sense. Okay, and then here, x minus 1, x plus 1, they have nothing in common. So we have to multiply x plus 1 to the left. Oh, I'm so sorry, x plus 1. I think that's what I said. And then x minus 1 to the right. Okay. All right, here we go. On the left-hand side, FOIL. Yeah, oh gosh, you can't even see it. FOIL. So I end up with x squared minus x minus 2 plus 2x. Remember, we're getting common denominators, so you can combine the numerator right away. Okay, being divided by, we're not flipping yet, 3x plus 1. Okay, I have a negative 1 that I'm going to distribute to both. So then we get minus x plus 1 all over x plus 1, x minus 1. Awesome. All right, combine the numerators. So we have x squared plus x minus 2 all over x times x plus 1 being divided by, I know it's a lot. You guys are doing great, though, as long as you're still paying attention. 2x plus 2 all over x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay, now we've combined the fractions. We can keep the same, and let's factor if we can. What multiplies to negative 2 and adds to 1? I'm going to say x plus 2 and x minus 1. Okay, all over x times x plus 1. Change to multiplication. Whoops. Take the reciprocal. So now I have x plus 1, x minus 1, and in the denominator we can factor out a GCF of 2. All right, restrictions come from the denominator. I have an x. I have an x plus 1. What's going to make these bad boys 0? X can't be 0 and negative 1. Those are my two restrictions. Okay, reduce. Those can reduce. Golly, I think that's it. So then in the numerator, you have x plus 2 times x minus 1 times x minus 1. You can put x minus 1 squared if you would like, all over 2x times x plus 1. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your final answer. Good work! Yay! Okay, good luck on the homework.